Hello guys, in this tutorial we are going to create this. This is corporate slideshow animation. So without delay, let's take action. As usual, make new composition. Name it to corporate slideshow. Set resolution to 1920 by 1080. Set FPS to 30. And duration to 10 seconds. Hit OK. Make new solid. And set its color just like me, which is pale blue. Rename it BG. Go to Toolbar. Select Rounded Rectangle tool. Set Fill Color to Visible. And set Stroke to None. Set Fill Color just like me, dark blue. Set Title Action Safe on. And draw a rectangle just like me, which covers half right part of canvas area. Go to Layer Properties, Contents, Rectangle 1, Transform Rectangle 1, and set Keyframe on Scale. Remove Constraint. Select Shape Layer, and press P key on keyboard to see Position property. Let me adjust this timeline, so we can see time in seconds, instead of frames. Now move 1.5 seconds forward on timeline. Set X scale value to 122. Again move 1.5 seconds forward. And set X scale value back to 100. Also change X position value, to move shape layer from left side, to right side of canvas area. Just like me. Move 1 second forward on timeline. And change X position value to move shape layer out of sight. Just like me. Now select all 3 keyframes on scale property. And press F9 on keyboard to easy ease them. Go to Graph Editor. And edit graph just like me. Also select all 3 keyframes on position property. And press F9 to easy ease them. Go to Graph Editor. And adjust graph just like me. Select last position keyframe on timeline. And move it 1 second forward. Now move time head at 4th second on timeline, and select middle position keyframe. Then press Ctrl plus C on keyboard to copy it, and then press Ctrl plus V to paste it. Now select Shape Layer, and pre-compose it. Select Move All Attributes to New Comp, and name it Shape 1. Go to Toolbar. Select Rounded Rectangle. Set Fill Color to pink. Set Title Action Safe to Off. And draw a rectangle just like me. Align it to center. Go to Shape Property, Rectangle 1. Rectangle Path 1. Remove Constraint on Size Property, and adjust rectangle X and Y size just like me. And set roundness to 89. Actually set roundness to 68. Now select Text tool. Select Impact Font, but you can choose any font you like. And type text whatever you want. And increase its size to 145 px. Write another text below. And let's make text size 106 px. Adjust text position just like me. Go to Toolbar and select Rectangle tool. Set Fill to None. And set Stroke Color to White. Stroke size 3 px. And draw a rectangle around text, just like me. Now move 1.5 seconds forward on timeline. Go to Layer Properties, Contents, Rectangle 1. And add Trim Path. Go to Trim Paths, and add keyframe on both values, End and Offset. Move 1.5 seconds forward on timeline. And set keyframe on both. Set End value to 93%, and Offset to 267. Move back to first keyframes, and set End value to 7%, and Offset value to 99. Select all 4 keyframe, and press F9 to ease them. Select both shape layers and text layer, and pre-compose them. Name it Frame 1. Move 3rd second on timeline. Press P key on keyboard to see position property, and keyframe on it. Move back to 5th frame on timeline, and change X position value to move shape out of sight, just like me. Move forward on 4th second on timeline, and keyframe. Move 1 more second forward, and change Y position value to move shape upward, until it go out of sight, just like me. Select all 3 keyframes, and press F9 on keyboard to easy ease them. Go to Graph Editor and adjust graph just like me.
Make new composition. Set its width and height to 800 px. Name it to Photo 1. Hit OK. Now add your image file into composition. And adjust its size just like me. Unselect all layers. Go to Toolbar. Select Rectangle tool. And double-click on it. It will automatically draw a rectangle. Set stroke value to 52 px. Go to Beginning of Timeline. Then go to Layer Properties, Rectangle 1 stroke 1. And add keyframe on stroke value. Move keyframe half second forward. And also move time head. And set stroke width to 0. Then move 2 seconds on timeline. And set stroke width to 52. Select both keyframes and press F9 to easy ease them. Go to Toolbar. Select Rectangle tool. Set Fill to Visible. Set Fill Color to White. Set Stroke to None. And draw a rectangle just like me. And press R key on keyboard to see rotation property. And set rotation to -50 degree. Press P key on keyboard to see position property. Move shape position to out of sight. Just like me. Set keyframe on position. Actually delete that position keyframe. And move 3 seconds on timeline. And add keyframe on position. Move 1 more second forward. And move shape layer downward direction. Just like me. And press T key on keyboard to see opacity, and set opacity to 10%. Go to Corporate Presentation Composition. And add Photo 1 Comp into Main Composition from Project Panel. Go back to 22nd frame on timeline. And press P key on keyboard. And keyframe on it. And move photo to left direction until it goes out of sight. Just like me. Then go to 3rd second on timeline. And move photo 1 to right side direction just like me. Then move 1 second forward on timeline. And set keyframe on position. Hold Shift key and press Arc key to see rotation and position properties together. Also set keyframe on rotation. Move 1 more second forward on timeline. Set Y position value to upward direction until it goes out of sight. Set rotation to 23 degree. And adjust Y position again, just like me. Select all position keyframes, and press F9 to ease them. Go to Graph Editor, and adjust graph just like me. Select all position keyframes again, and adjust graph again just like me. Now it looks fine. Select all 3 composition layers, and pre-compose them. Name it to first. Make duplicate of it. Rename it to second. Go to 4th second on timeline. And drag second comp layer to forward and 4 seconds. Let's go inside first composition. Go inside shape 1. Go to beginning of timeline. Change X position value to move shape right side until it goes out of canvas area. Just like me. And see what we got here. Select second comp layer. Right-click on it. Go to Transform. And select Flip Horizontal. It will change animation direction of second slide. But you have to adjust its text manually. Now let's look at the preview.